Welcome back to the Daily Mastermind. George Wright III here with your Monday morning edition. A little inspiration, motivation, and education. I hope you had a great weekend. I want to talk to you today a little bit about discovering your life's purpose. So, over the last few months, as you know, we've been talking about the program, Creating Your Ultimate Destiny. And every Monday morning, we've been featuring one of the steps or strategies, the secrets of the 12 that are in this Creating Your Ultimate Destiny program. And we've covered some pretty good ones, some pretty critical steps like your beliefs, your decisions, your actions, your identity, your education, and your focus. And this week, I want to cover the 7th strategy, and it's discovering your life's purpose. Now, when was the last time you thought about this topic, your purpose? A lot of people lately have been talking about purpose and passion, and they're pretty important topics, and there are things that, these are discussions you need to be having with yourself. Things like, what is my life's purpose? What should I really be doing with my passions and my business and my life and my relationships? I found in my life that it's super important to organize your life around a purpose. Because without a purpose, life is just kind of on autopilot, right? And with a purpose, you can steer in the right direction. There's so many benefits of having a clearly identified purpose. Your life's purpose will bring peace of mind for you. A lot of times when we're just out there wandering around, we don't, we have the stress and anxiety of just not knowing what direction we're going in. But your life purpose can also give you the inspiration and that fuel to make you, achieve your individual goals, but also align your goals. Because you can go hit individual business or personal goals, but when they get aligned around a purpose, you see some major, major results. And so it gives you the structure for your goals and your daily activities when you've created your purpose. So, does everybody have a purpose inside them? Of course, yes. And can we have more than one purpose? Absolutely. I've also found that your purpose can change over time. Circumstances change, your life change, you change. I believe it's really, really important, though, to learn to develop your purpose so that you're not just blindly adopting other people's purpose. I find this as a pretty common thing where people will join a company or they'll start working around a group of people and they adopt their purpose. And it's very important you kind of identify what it is that you specifically can be driven and inspired by. So what is your purpose and how do you identify it? Well, your purpose can feel like a calling inside of you. Most of you kind of know what it is that you are driven by, but it might be a little difficult for you to pinpoint it specifically, but you'll recognize it when you see it, and most likely you have a pretty good feeling or direction of your purpose already in life. The key here is learning to organize your life, align your life around your purpose. That's when you see some changes start to happen that'll increase the amount of fulfillment, happiness, and frankly, results that you get. So, don't chase the perfect life purpose because there isn't one. If you're trying to figure out exactly what it is, just don't worry about that. Some part of you already knows the direction you should be taking for your purpose. But if your purpose still feels like it's kind of hidden in your subconscious, right? You haven't quite identified it, then it's time to start being proactive and spending some time taking action around the feelings that you have and the opportunities you have. Otherwise, your conscious mind is just going to continually be busy and distracted. You'll never truly nail it down because, like anything else, if you don't focus on it, it's not going to grow. So a life's purpose is pretty simple. From what I've been taught and learned over the years, a short phrase or a sentence at the most is how you can define your purpose. And your life's purpose is not an action plan. Let's be really clear here. It's the reason behind your action plan, why you do things. So, for example, your life purpose might be to become a world-class violinist or to become an amazing entrepreneur or to help people in need or bring joy and happiness. If you're an artist, it might be to have a purpose to challenge the way people think. Or if you're a business leader or a life coach, to create a profitable business that impacts the world or help people create change. Each of these purposes can be accomplished simply by creating a plan, aligning your strategies and goals and daily activities around it. And the details of your plan are ultimately going to be driven by your purpose, by your reason that you're doing things. So there's a couple things I want you to keep in mind. First of all, purpose is merely a guide for living your life. It's not an end-all be-all. You can align your life around your purpose, but it doesn't have to be your full-time obsession. And your purpose can change as you live your life. As you develop and grow and change yourself or your circumstances, your purpose may change. So don't get caught up in that as much as the idea of having a purpose to drive the reason and inspiration behind what you do. Ultimately, everyone's purpose is extremely unique because, let's face it, we all have different talents, skills, needs, concerns, or even ambitions and interests. So everyone's going to have a unique purpose regardless. The best way for you to integrate your life's purpose into your creating your destiny type plan is to create a personal mission statement. I found that this could be just a couple of sentences that you create sort of around your purpose. It'll help you to drive your thoughts and actions in life on a day-to-day basis. So we have a worksheet. In fact, I'll make this worksheet available to anyone that that mentions this podcast in their stories. Just tag at the Daily Mastermind, and I'll have someone immediately DM you this personal mission statement exercise. But we have a PDF that you can kind of go through, and it asks you several questions to kind of get you primed. Like, what's your purpose in your life? Why are you here? What do you want to experience in life? How do you want to feel on a day-to-day basis? These are questions about your purpose that will lead you to creating a great mission statement. And the mission statement worksheet, this PDF guide that I have, it'll help basically guide your thoughts into creating your plan and seeing your mission from several different angles and perspectives. It's for example, I'll give you some examples. It'll ask you questions like, my life's purpose is, and for me, for example, it's become the best version of myself. And it'll ask questions like, my empowering self-definition is, and that might be, whatever, my mind can conceive and believe it can achieve if I just focus and create discipline. Or it'll ask questions like, I want my life to be the answer to what question? Or my mission in life is what? Or the sort of influence I want to have on others is to be, like mine would be to inspire, influence, and support the people I love and those around me. So these things are all questions that you can use to create an empowering self-definition and personal mission statement. And when you have a personal mission statement that reflects your true purpose, the direction you want to be in your life, it'll help you to align your goals, align your day-to-day activities, and it'll give you more peace of mind and help you to create more fulfillment in your life. And so I hope these are thoughts on life's purpose, destiny, personal mission statement that will help give you some direction and ultimately some confidence and assistance in creating a better blueprint for you every single day. That's the message I wanted to kind of cover with you today. We'll pick it back up next Wednesday as well. I've got some great content interviews for you this week for business structure, tax reduction. We're going to be doing a couple of mentor snippets for you to listen to as well. So ultimately, as I said before, my goal is to help inspire you to create and live your ultimate destiny. And so I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you spending time and supporting the podcast. If you can share this with someone, that would be great. It would mean the world to me. And I look forward to talking with you a little bit more tomorrow. I'm out in Boston this week, so I look forward to sharing some great thoughts with you while I'm out here. And have an amazing week. This is George Wright III, and this has been the Daily Master.